What's good, everyone? Weeby's back with another video. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since I've done anything online. I just had to take a break, but I'm back. This video is going to be ranking each of the Supernova Academy skins that Fortnite has come out with. For those who don't know, Supernova Academy is an academy made by a couple of the Fortnite characters, Hope and Jones, and it's funded by Midas to make superheroes because at the end of the last Battle Pass season, we blew up the Death Star and it caused a bunch of people to gain superpowers and yada yada yada. And so I will be ranking those skins today based off looks and superpowers. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the one in last place, the one that I absolutely freaking hate, is Ziggy. Design wise, he looks lame. His whole thing is he accidentally got fused with his pet chameleon, and so now he's got all of the abilities of a chameleon. Yeah, even like his back bling is just a skateboard, and then this is his pickaxe, which is just a plant, and his whole thing is just lame, and I hate it. We're gonna move on. Alright, so for the next one, I'm gonna have to go with Sonya. Her design is fine, actually. I'm okay with her design. She doesn't have any of her own like back blings or pickaxes or anything like that. Mostly because she's part of the Lego Pass. So if you have the Lego Pass, you can get Sonya. But even Fortnite's not entirely sure what her superpowers are. So, and that's actually the case for a handful of characters that they made for this season. Is they have no idea what their superpowers are. Like the only thing that anything says about her is that she is a model student, so she's good at studies, but I'm not entirely sure what else she can do. But yeah, moving on. Alright, so for the next one, I'm gonna have to go with Sienna Knight. And that's mostly for the same reason Sonya's ranked like this too. Because I like her design. In fact, I like her design a bit more than Sonya, which is why she's ranked higher than Sonya. But again, they're not entirely sure what her powers are. They don't have anything to go off of. They do know that she's part of Supernova Academy's second team, so she's got a bit more in there than Sonya does, because Sonya, they're just like, she is a student, not entirely sure what she does, but she's here. And then she's also got her own back bling and pickaxe. Like, that's her back bling. She's available in the shop. And a while back, before they released her, you could get her back bling and her pickaxe by Twitch rewards. And then she doesn't have her own glider, but the glider I am using is the Utopia Umbrella, which is the Victory Royale umbrella. But yeah, moving on. Alright, so for the next one, I'm going with Synthwave. Well, I do enjoy using her mobility in game. Her design is kind of, I'm not going to say flawed or lackluster, it's just kind of weird. not really my vibe. Um, if you know what I mean, because like that's her back bling, and then she's got her pickaxe right here. That's her glider, but then her contrail is that. Like honestly, it's just kind of weird for me. But she has the ability to control sound, and that is her whole superpower. Um, and because she actually has a superpower, that's why I kind of ranked her so high. Aside from Ziggy, Ziggy can go to hell. But yeah. All right, next on the list is actually one that I enjoy. So she is Haley Sky. She's a cheerleader um, who has the ability to turn into this thing, Storm Beast, utilizing the power of the storm to essentially become a monster. Um, they actually, for a while, had her pom. They had pom poms in the battle royale that would allow you to turn into the Storm Beast. Basically, you do like a little cheer dance, and then you turn into the Storm Beast. And you can't really do much as Storm Beast. You can't interact with any of the NPCs. You can't open chests regularly. Um, but you were powerful, and it gave you an extra layer of defense against attacks. Because they would attack the Storm Beast, and then you would go back to being regular and take no damage. It was pretty great, and it was pretty powerful. Um, yeah, I think that's about it for Haley. All right, next on the list we've got Morgan Mist, um, who can control shadows, and then she also uses magic, um, which is why she looks all demonic. Um, and honestly, she just looks pretty cool. Um, in fact, all of her edit styles look pretty cool. I honestly prefer Darkfire Morgan, and then there's Firebird Morgan, and then there's regular Morgan. If I had to rank each of these, this one would be ranked third, and then this one would be second, and then this one would be first in terms of how I like them. Um, but yeah, um, and they actually have um, her cape now in the battle pass, which if you have that and her gauntlets, not the battle pass, battle royale. So if you have that and her gauntlets, they fuse to make a legendary called um, Ascended Mist, which allows you to do both abilities the of her items. Um, you can fly for short periods of time as a mist raven, um, and then you can shoot out a bunch of mist ravens with her the power of the gauntlet. Um, so she's pretty cool. All right, so next on the list is the other one that gains the power of res. It's called Light Rider. She literally uses the power of resing to surf in the sky. Um, that's her entire ability. Um, but design wise, she actually looks kind of cool. I actually prefer her other one, the Dark Rider. Um, which looks even better, in my opinion. Um, and then obviously they have casual, but I'm not a huge fan of her casual look. But and then she's got her res board on her back. Um, that's her pickaxe. And then her glider is her res board again. And then you already saw the contrail because it was on my reboot man. But yeah. Alright, and then the last one I'm going to have to go with Kill Switch, obviously. He's the only other one. So honestly, his whole design, his powers are basically he's accurate. So he's kind of like Deadshot, where he basically just never misses. But then he's also enhanced by technology, which is why he's got this one. And then his whole suit looks like it's whole technology based. But his weapon in Battle Royale is his revolvers. So these two things at his hip, you can use those in game. The lowest rarity they can be is rare. But I actually prefer his other one. The Eliminator. But then he also has this one, which is blue. And then you can, so if you look, little banner right there, you can change its color to a handful of colors. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the ranking of the new superheroes that Fortnite has created for this battle pass. Remember, if you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/LordWeebius. Love to see you there. I'm trying to get back into streaming again. Like I said, I kind of stepped away from making content altogether for a few months because of some personal stuff. But now I'm back, and hopefully I'll keep it up because I actually really enjoy doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy consuming it. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see y'all later.